Hi everyone, I'm really excited today because I bought my dream car, the BMW M6 Competition from Carvana. And today I'll tell you my experience about buying car from Carvana when I come back. Meanwhile, please click the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and I'll be back. Hi everyone! As you can see, Carvana drove my dream car, the BMW M6 Competition Convertible, to my driveway today. And I was so excited, I told them, look, I have to work until 4:30. Can you bring it and ship it around 5 o'clock to my home? And sure enough, at 5 o'clock, Carvana showed up and I saw Carvana truck in my driveway. I was like, yes! I was like a little kid. I was so happy. And as you can see, I have this BMW M3 diecast that I bought back in 2005. It's been my dream to own a BMW, either M3, M5, or M6. The story was, I was in Amway network marketing business when I first finished college. In my first job after college, I didn't make that much money. We were really poor. We live in California. We didn't even have a house or condo. We live in the back of a school, okay? It was really hard. And if those of you who've done Amway business, network marketing, you have to sell vitamins, energy drink, cleaning stuff, laundry soap, and all this stuff to people to make money, right? But I had to do it to supplement my income. But anyway, that night, after I show some people the network marketing, business plan to some people, I decided to go dream building, because dream building is big when you do network marketing, right? Because you gotta build your dream that is so big that it forces you to change, to become somebody, to qualify you to achieve that dream. So anyway, to make long story short, I went and drove to a BMW dealership in Thousand Oaks, California. And I saw a BMW M5 in the parking lot, and I asked the salesman, excuse me, do you mind if I sit in it? And the salesman was nice enough. Hold on, you wait there. I'll grab the key and I'll unlock the car for you. So he did. He unlocked it from inside, like click, click. And I opened the door and I sat there like at least 30 minutes while the salesman went through his sales pitch. And he said, oh, this car, it was 2003 BMW M5. It was the blue one, okay? And I was like, wow, this is so nice. And in my heart, in my mind, I said, someday I'm gonna own a BMW M5. Actually, before I bought my BMW M6, I ordered from Carvana a blue BMW M5, okay? But Carvana, okay, this is the cool thing about Carvana. They inspect the car. Then, if they find something serious with the car that will prevent you from driving it, they will tell you, like a day before they deliver my blue BMW M5, they said they found a serious problem with it that prevent the car, you know, from being driven safely. So they said, we can't sell this to you. You can either cancel the contract and find another vehicle. You know, I said, fine. So I cancel the contract, and then I have to look again through Carvana, and then it took me like several weeks. And I saw this BMW M6, okay? What happened is, back in 2008, BMW decided to come up with the new BMW M5 and BMW M6, okay? With the V10 engine that produces like 500 horsepower. I kept looking at that picture all the time, you know, when I was poor. I'm like, oh, one day, I'm gonna drive this BMW, you know, either the M5 or the M6. And sure enough, a couple weeks ago, okay, 2 weeks ago, I saw this white BMW M6 with competition package. And some of you wondering, what is BMW competition, okay? What's the big deal about it? So anyway, there's the base model, and there's executive package and competition package. That's right. If you add the executive package on top of the base model, you have to pay an extra $4,300 more, okay? And you, from the executive package, you can add another $7,300, okay, on top of the executive package. That will, you know, crank the car price up to $137, $115, something like that, okay? That comes with the drive assist that costs around $1,900, and the total car, okay, it was $150,000. That's with tax and all that licensing fee and all that, whatever. So yeah, this is $150,000 car. And the cool thing about the competition package, the executive package and base model is around like 500. It comes with the V8 twin turbo engine, 4.4 liter, right? That produces like 560 horsepower. Then when you add the competition package, you get around 575 horsepower, 15 horsepower more. So this car is dangerously fast, and according to like smoking tires, this car actually have around 630 horsepower. I mean, I own a Corvette, and as you can see in my previous video, I own a Porsche Cayenne Turbo that produces 500 horsepower. This car, apparently, according to smoking tires, produces around like 630 horsepower, even though on paper it says 575 horsepower. Anyway, I'm really happy today, and some of you probably wondering, so how was the process? Was it easy? Number one, when things don't work out at Carvana, like when I first ordered my BMW M5, when Carvana found a problem with it, they were honest enough to tell me, hey, there's something wrong with it, we can't sell it to you. You can either cancel it and get another car. So I said, fine, I get another car, and I found exactly what I want, because the BMW M5 didn't have the competition package, but the M6 comes with competition package that I really want. That's right. I'm like, woo, jackpot. It was, you know, I felt kind of, I really want that blue one, but the white one looks gorgeous. I mean, one thing about Carvana is you can either finance the car through them or through third party. Well, I tried to ask Carvana let me try to finance through Carvana, right? Guess what? Carvana will charge me, would charge me 12.43%, okay, 12% interest. I was like, 12%? I'm like, that's crazy. For the convenience, you know, they're about to charge me a 12% interest. I was like, oh, no. So before you click yes and agree to with Carvana term, okay, make sure, number one, shop around for better interest rate. Okay, so I went to Pentagon Credit Union. If you work for the military, or for Department of Defense, or your family work for DoD, you can apply at either Navy Federal or Pentagon Credit Union. So since I have my PenFed account, I asked PenFed, and PenFed give me like 4%. So I'm like, yes, 4%. It's better than 12%, right? So I was like, again, before you shop with Carvana, shop around for better financing term. The drawback with that is, I was so happy I got approved by PenFed at 4%. This is what really got me and really irritated me, okay? And Carvana wanted like all kinds of things like, oh, we need to do like 3 ways conversation with your bank to make sure you have down payment to buy this car, to make sure you really have the money to buy the car because it is an expensive car. So okay, fine. And then this is really annoying. They text me, they email me. This is the annoying part that irritated me about buying Carvana using third-party financing. They didn't do this, okay? If you do their expensive financing. So what happened is, okay, fine. You have until 10:30 Eastern Standard Time to do a 3-way calling with your bank to make sure you have the money to pay for the car. So okay, fine. At 9 o'clock I call. Oh, due to the pandemic, we're unable to call to answer your call right now. I'm like, I was sitting there for 30 minutes. I was like, come on, 10:30 is coming soon. Finally, somebody picked up the phone. Hey, Scott, he's here. Blah, 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 da, 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 da. And he got disconnected. Oh, we're sorry, we have a phone problem. So I tried to call back. I couldn't get to anyone. And then when I finally got through to Carvana, this guy named Scott tried to call me back and left me a message. So I was like back and forth, like trying to do a ping pong game. I was like this run around. Finally, and then now it's 10 o'clock, right? And then I tried to call again, and then for 40 minutes, nobody picked up the phone, okay? I was really annoyed. I told Carvana, you're rushing me to do this 3-way call with my bank to verify the amount of money that I have in my bank, but you don't pick up the phone, for this amount of time, and I'm being punished with it. The thing is, when you miss the deadline of the verification income, they will reschedule your car to a later date, which is really annoying. I wanted to make this video on Saturday because it's the perfect time for my daughter, the video girl, to do this video. But now they missed the deadline, so my daughter couldn't help me to make the video, so I have to do this video without her help. So I was like, I was so mad. I told Carvana, hey guys, why am I being punished by your delay and your problems? So yeah, if you are planning to buy from Carvana number 2, you gotta be really patient, because during this pandemic, the COVID-19, they work from home, and it's really interesting sometimes. You can hear like dog barking in the background. I think their staff is working from home, and I don't know what they're doing. It takes them forever to pick up the phone, and I missed my deadline. So instead of the car being delivered on Saturday, it was delivered today on Monday, on the October 12th. I was like, I was so annoyed. I told Carvana, look, I care about you guys, but you guys just annoy people, the heck out of people, because you're rushing people to do the verification, and then you drop the ball, and customer being punished because of it, So anyway, not a big deal. I had to wait 2 more days for my car to arrive, so that's not a big deal, but it was an irritation, I was like, Carvana, you gotta pick up the phone quicker, man. This is just a feedback. If you're listening to this review, please tell your staff, don't rush people if you cannot pick up the phone soon enough, because it is really annoying. A lot of people will start giving negative review if you do that. So anyway, once my income was verified, they said, congratulations, you have money to buy this M6. Yeah, do you think I'm just gonna buy it if I don't have money? Come on. Anyway, just to be safe. So, and then number 3, be willing to start uploading the insurance proof. Yeah, that's right. Before you can buy the car and, you know, before Carvana can bring it to your home, you have to call your insurance company and, hey, I would like to add this BMW M6. Good thing I have Progressive insurance. I love Progressive. Oh my God, it's so fast. I just got a quote from them. Bam! They got me the quote and the price, how much it's gonna cost to insure my BMW M6. And then they printed a nice card that I can upload to Carvana, okay? So yeah, and then bam! I upload to Carvana and Carvana said, oh, we need your ID to make sure it is you. Okay, fine, that's fine. Oh, make sure front and back. Okay, fine. Front, back of my ID, and then the back part of my identification, driver's license, you know, whatever. Some kind of form of identification. So identification, front and back, what do you call that thing? Insurance card, and then another thing they ask you, number 3, okay, PenFed sent a check, and you can click express mail overnight. And Carvana wants me, you need to upload the front and back of the check from PenFed at 10:30. There's no way that the check would come at 10:30. Come on, Carvana, at least move that upload time for your underwriting around like 4 o'clock or something, or 3:30 or something, because mail come at noon. And sure enough, at 1 p.m. the mail from PenFed, you know, I showed up, and I uploaded around like 1:30. And sure enough, again, Carvana, if you do third-party financing, Carvana will ask you to either, you know, ask the bank to transfer the money to their account, or to upload the front and back, you know, the check that, you know, whoever your bank, whoever is gonna finance your car. So I scan it. You gotta have either phone or scanner. I have scanner, so I scan the check front and back, send it to Carvana to make sure that the check is good. So Carvana verified, and then once it's verified, they give you a thumbs up. Yes, you're approved to buy this car. But I was like, okay, selling cars from my previous review is a lot easier than buying, okay? Buying Carvana, I mean, if you use third-party financing, just be aware of this process. It's gonna get you down a bit, you know? It's gonna irritate you, especially it's pretty slow. But other than that, bam! They were on time, okay? And then, number 4, okay? Once you're approved, and then you pick a date. I said Monday at 5 o'clock, and sure enough, and then the cool thing about it, this guy named Greg, you see Greg, right? The guy in the video. Greg texted me around like 1 o'clock. Hey, EJ, we did your identification with your face next to it. So he asked me to text him my face next to my ID, the front of the ID, and again my face and the back of the ID to make sure it's me really. So I asked my wife to take picture of my ID with, you know, me next to it, and then after that he said, oh, text me the insurance card. So okay, and then I asked Greg, what are we gonna come? Well, after 4, like you said, the car is being washed, and then blah 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 yada yada. Anyway, Greg showed up. Actually, Greg is pretty nice. Since this is my first BMW, I asked him, so Greg, how do you drive this car? So he was nice enough to teach me how to, okay, if you, to move forward, you press it, you know, to D, and then to reverse, you gotta go to the left and push it forward to reverse. Or make sure you, and I said, how did you turn it on? How do you turn it on? Well, press the brake and press the start button. I was like, wow, the start button. I'm so used to using key like my Porsche, like and crank the engine up, but with BMW, no, you have this key. Let me see, where's the key? This key fob. You have to get too close to the car and press the start button. So I was like, okay, so the driver was really nice, the delivery guy, Greg. Thank you, Greg. He actually taught me how to drive around, you know, the car, and then I bring out my MaxiCOM, Autel MaxiCOM scan tool. They let me scan, you know, see how many error message, and I told them, look, there's something here that, the thing is, each car is covered for until 4,000 miles, okay? or 100 days, either way, which one comes first. So yeah, I told, hey, EJ, you have like 7 days to test drive the car. Just don't drive the car too much, because once it hits more than 400 miles, Carvana will start charging $1 for each mile that I acquire on the car. You have 7 days to enjoy the car. You can return it if you don't want it, or you can keep it, or you can trade it with something else. Okay, but anyway, to make long story short, yeah, Greg actually let me took my time, and I checked the light, the headlights, the brake lights, the signal lights, the convertible light, the convertible top. I open it, I close it, everything checked out. So I said, fine. So, okay, another thing you need to do is you need to hand the actual check to Carvana, okay? And then you have to sign the back, and then you have to do like some signature here and there, and power of attorney, yada 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 yada. It's not complicated. Once you're approved, once you pass the initial purchasing on their website, okay, once everything is done, the contract is signed online, that's when things get really, thank goodness, it's easy. But during the financing part is the one that's gonna get you annoyed. I was annoyed, okay? But once you pass through that hurdle, make sure, be prepared to have that 3-way calls with Carvana and your bank to verify your income if you decide to use third-party financing from credit union, But if you use Carvana financing, which is really expensive, you pass all that for the convenience. I'm like, it's worth to save some money and go through the hassle, okay, than paying 12% for the car. So anyway, yeah, I'm really excited. So the process actually is pretty easy. 8 out of 10, okay? EJ rating, buying in Carvana, 8 out of 10. It's not hard. People actually very apologetic. They're pretty, they're very helpful. They try to help you as much as you can. It's just the pandemic. You have to be understanding, because it is slow, okay? It's slower than usual. So yeah, I'm really happy that I finally got my dream car. Oh, thank you, Carvana. This is just, I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. And the cool thing about Carvana, check this out. You can actually go to their website, and I love this 3D stuff, and you can look at the interior, and see if the interior looks good or not. I see some, what do you call that? Some stuff, but it's not major. And then after that, you can see all these pictures, and you can go around and look at the car that you want. And it's really, really easy. And yeah, I'm really impressed, okay, how fast the process is once the financing part, is over, and Carvana sees that you have the money to buy the car, and they're like, yes, you have the money to pay us. They just want to make sure that we have the money before they give you the car. So that's understandable. If you want to sell your car to somebody, you want to make sure that person has the what? The money to pay you, right? You don't want that person to scam you. So anyway, I'm really excited. Thank you again, Carvana. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to click the subscribe button. I hope I can answer any question. If you have question, please put everything in the comment section. Share this video. Click the subscribe button. There's so many other things that coming up in the future when you click the subscribe button, because when you need to ask questions, I'll be here, and then to answer your question, just say write your question in the comment section, and I'll be answering your question. Anyway, love you guys again. Thank you so much again for watching my video, and I'm really excited now. I have the BMW M6 competition. Bye.